Blair, a great weekend here at home this past weekend with wins against Northern and Western. Just looking back on that weekend, talk to us about what went right for the team.
Yeah, I think we play really well at home. I think we found that out. These guys just came in they were committed, from the very start. I think after we got that first set out of the way, they were firing on all cylinders and really taking care of the ball.
How nice is that as a coach, after a tough stretch, you lost 4-3 on the road, and, just a tough kind of road swing. How nice as a coach to kind of see the team respond the way that they did?
It's great. I think we had a tough week in practice. We really challenged them all week, and I thought that they did well with that. And we said, if they do well with that, I think they'll come back this weekend and be really good. And they did that. I thought they played together the best I've seen them thus far this year.
Chris, as a player, did you guys kind of understand how important the weekend was, knowing that, I think it's, in a stretch of 11 games, only 2 of them are here in Alumni Arena. Did you guys understand as a team how important maybe this weekend was?
Yeah, because we came off of the 4-loss streak, and we knew we had to change something around. So we came into practice that week, and we knew we had to come in this weekend stronger. And Coach Scott even brought up the fact that we need to step it up and start winning games so that we can get 500, get to the tournament hopefully.
Talk to us about your role this past weekend. You stepped in for Meg, who was injured. What's that like? Kind of, you stepped in for Cassie earlier. Now Meg. Just talk to us about when you get those opportunities, just kind of making the most of them.
Well, I definitely did not expect to step in as much as I have, but I have Meg and Cassie behind me, supporting me, and they're very good in helping me in what I'm doing wrong. And stepping in, I just wanted to help out my team and be an option too.
Blair, what's it like to have a player like Chris, she can step in any position? Yeah. You've had her in the middle.
We've expected her to.
Yeah, you've had her on the right side. She probably would play back row if you asked her to. But what's it like when to have someone like that on your team that you can rely on?
Yeah, we know wherever we put her, she's going to work hard and she's going to do exactly what we ask of her. And that's so important. I think the trust component from our side as the coaching staff, we know what we are going to get when we put her on the court, and that's just somebody that's going to be dedicated to every single ball. And so I thought this weekend she did a really great job, especially blocking, but she was also an option all the time. And we've been talking all the time. How many times you hear me scream, up, 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 up? Just be up, be an option, be ready. And she did that, and I thought Scout found her a lot of the times and really opened up and balanced that offense for us.
Well, talk to us about that balanced offense. You had Chris, who had a great weekend, and so did Cass, and P and Dre on the outside, and then Raven as well on the right. Right. When you're kind of firing on all cylinders, it's a pretty scary offense to face.
Yeah, it is. We're a very, very physical team, and I think that's always been what we've talked about. If we can control the ball on our side, not only in serve receive, but also just the throws and the roll shots and all that stuff, really pushing that up to Scout so that we can run everything, that's the ideal. And I think we did a lot of that this weekend. We can always get better at it, and we will this week in practice, but that's really what we're focused on so we can get everybody involved.
How easy is it to play in an offense like this where you have, a setter that just does such a great job controlling the offense, and you have so many weapons out there kind of on the court?
Yeah, it all starts with the passing too. Our passing looked phenomenal. Our serve receive, Scout is she's just amazing. And then we also have such a strong front line that anyone's an option, and everyone has confidence in whoever's going to get that set.
Blair, I think we were talking about just the serving this past weekend too. I think everybody looks at the aces number, but there was a lot of good serving that maybe didn't always result in an ace. But you got some great performances in the serving game. Vanessa stepped in and did a great job there. Just talk to us about maybe Van's performance, and then also just the way you guys served this weekend.
Yeah, I think Van did a great job coming in. She knew exactly where we wanted the ball. She put it there, but it wasn't just an easy lollipop. She was really coming in and firing away. And so that, there was no fear. And for a freshman to be able to come in and do that on a home court in a big game, that's invaluable. You don't see that all the time. So she was ready to compete. I thought everybody did well from the service line. Just getting them out of system so that we could get a bigger block in front of them and use that physicality a little bit more.
Talk to us about Chris, a little bit about the defense. We've been talking about offense, but you guys got, Blair already talked about the block a little bit. 5 players from double figures, and Diggs on Saturday against Western. Just talk to us a little bit about what went right defensively as well.
I know our back row stepped up a lot. We had a lot of balls that they just ran down. Like we got touches on the block, so that really helped slow things down. And we worked a lot in practice on being stopped, like in our base, so that we would have a better play on the ball. And I think that really helped this weekend.
Blair, you're midway through the conference schedule. I mean, eight matches in. Is this kind of where you thought you guys would be? Are you exceeding expectations a little bit? Kind of what's the mid-season report card for MAC play?
Yeah, I think after this weekend, that's where we would like to be midway through, and we just talked about this today, is raising that standard, that's where we should start. That should be our bottom now, and we should just continue to work up. And if we can do that, I think it'll be a really exciting last few weeks here. The MAC's got a lot of good teams, so we can't take anybody lightly. I thought we played two really good teams this weekend. I think we've got two good teams coming up on Friday and Saturday, so just constantly being ready for the opponent.
Chris, last time we had you in here was after your matches in Jersey, which is close to your hometown. I know you have family here this weekend. Do you step your game up when your family's watching?
I guess so, but they've been to a lot of matches and they're always watching, and I feel like I've just been gaining more confidence throughout the season.
Do you feel like the team is kind of where it needs to be as you hit this back stretch of conference play?
Well, there's always room for improvement. We say this all the time. There's always something that we can fix. We're definitely stronger since the beginning, and I think the past couple weekends where we lost just made us stronger and more unified as a team, and I think we're just moving up still.
Does it kind of help you guys realize how tough it is to win on the road and maybe fix some things to help with this 5-match road trip that's about to come up?
Yeah, I mean, we know we have to bring our own energy because it is in our gym, but I think we know what we have to do.
And then, Blair, finally, you talked a little bit mentioning, two more quality teams, but just kind of a little bit of a scouting report on Central and Eastern Michigan, your two opponents this weekend.
Yeah, I think they're going to be really scrappy. I think they just find a way to win, and I think we've got to be ready. We've got to be kind of ready for anything, and that's what we've been working on, is making sure on our side of the net we're being very, very disciplined in what we do so that we can hopefully control what they're going to throw at us.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you.